All right. Anyway, picks and bans in the game that we're watching. So we
Those are
are.
weird. Those look like weird bands to me.
They're not totally insane, no. But they're actually mostly response bans from previous games. Uh, there's actually a lot of respect bans here. So we're watching
Yeah.
Game 3 of No Anime versus Not Yet Dead. Not Yet Dead's the number 2 seeded team. They're a very, very strong team. A lot of people favor them to win. And No Anime is a just total out of nowhere team. No one had ever heard of them ever, and they are bringing Not Yet Dead to Game 3. Apparently, I'm now Gavin. Enjoy my new title. I don't know. Everyone in the other stream is spamming hearts, so I'm wondering
Yeah.
if maybe those are at the save load state working.
Oh,
All
they got
right.
Treant again.
Yep, they picked up Treant again. They've clearly value this Treant really, really high, which a lot of teams don't even look at Treant. They don't like even really consider it.
Well, they were
The
doing
bans
Willy.
here are pretty typical. They banned a bunch of really strong, really tanky, really hard to kill heroes on the Radiant side. I think they just don't want to deal with that crap. And then on the Dire side, they banned AA, which you always ban AA, and then they banned Venomancer and Ursa. Both of those heroes were extremely influential in the victory that No Anime just took over Night Dead.
Yeah, I did my contribution again.
Still not my tip. Fuck you, Ageko.
Should have booked the first time.
I'm so proud of Save Load State. Yo. Shoutouts to Carlos for actually writing most of the code. You know what's really, really, really funny about this game? I don't think either team are going to pick or ban Io. Or Radiant's about to pick Io in their 16th pick and blow Not Yet Dead's mind.
I don't know if I'm reading that right, but Stormfield have 54 Bloodstone charges.
Yes, he does. He's so the OTA guys, all of them are really, really, really good about dropping their bloodstones when they're gonna die.
They banned IO.
There's the IO ban. Yeah, you can't let him get Drow IO. The Splinter.
Yeah.
The Splinter is very disgusting.
Yeah, especially with an IO on your team, it's just nuts. It's nuts. Okay. Oh, I can't believe how good day one is. I was expecting day one to kind of be like mostly stomps with this one really good set at the end of OTA versus Alpha Boys, which still even had the potential of just being a stomp. There's been so many good games today. It's been awesome. All right, Pangolier banned out. We still see Spectre getting banned. There's a lot of differing opinions on if Spectre's good or not. Bloodseeker has seen mixed success today. And Viper's been one of the one of the core heroes of the Not Yet Dead lineup almost every game. Larnell's been playing Viper, and Larnell's Viper just gets tons of farm and then just runs over your team. He gets Helm of the Dominator, he attacks a million times a second, and he just spits hot fire on you. It's beautiful.
The Nether Toxin is just so good.
It is. It's ridiculous. Elder Titan pick. Yep, he's super duper good. There's so many creep camps that if you're good at microing the spirit, you can actually make him hit for like 1,000,000 damage really early game. So he's great at roaming, and then of course the aura. The aura is so good in this game. Any form of armor negating is just ridiculous because people get so much armor by late game. So Elder Titans, you know, in like the early mid phase, sometimes you'll see them one-shotting supports. Both teams have a lot of room in their lineups. Neither lineup is really greedy one way or the other. I still can't believe OTA is winning with this greedy lineup. This is the greediest thing I've ever seen. I wonder what the bands next game are going to be.
Like, they really just went for a power hero game.
Yeah, I think they honestly, each one of them individually named one hero that is their favorite hero, and then they picked those 5 heroes. I literally think they did that.
Wait, do you see the wall that they made?
Oh yeah, that's rude.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
Honestly,
it
I
was
think
level
watchtowers are
4,
better
is it?
than walls. Walling them in with vision, I think, is more effective than. Although, actually, if you look at the mini map, they've already walled out the entire map with vision. Radiant can see the entire map right now. Watchtowers are broken. They need a nerf. Watchtowers actually do need to be nerfed.
Yeah, they're so strong. Pretty slight upset. Doesn't look like they're actually gonna win this duel.
Yeah, but it's a split duel.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
The Storm Spirits in the other duel probably dominating. I'm not sure who else is.
Oh.
I think it was Storm Spirit OD in the other duel. So like
Rely
literally
on-
all of their damage was in the other duel.
The Radiant picked Axe.
Axe has been super popular today. He's another hero that people can't agree if he's good or bad. I think Axe is really good when you build a team that can really distract the enemy team, because Axe is one of the heroes that can capture and secure more farm than almost anyone else. So if he has the space and he's left alone with big stacks, whew, he gets so big. I've seen people have like 2 or 3 completed items, including a heart, before first duel. I've seen level 18 axes before. And but when I say first duel, I mean second duel, because the first initial duel only counts so much. Oh, I'm so proud of Save Load State.
That was a painful eclipse right there.
I love the Storm Spirit just zapping around.
Yeah. Storm Spirit, we want to rework Storm Spirit's numbers a whole lot. We want to make it so that the remnants aren't nearly as strong, and then buff the shit out of his W and his E, his right-click passive and his stun. The idea is that we don't want late-game Storm Spirit to be zipping out of range of you constantly so that it's not interactive. We want the Storm Spirit to be zipping in, doing his burst, and then zipping back out again. Because if he's zipping in, that means it's interactive. You have a chance to shut him down.
I think this can't throw him attack during ball lightning.
The Radiant has Gyro and Drow Ranger.
They got a lot of right-click.
Yeah.
Find out in just a few minutes. Stay tuned, guys.
Your kindergarten DDoS have no effect on OTA and their meme pics.
Okay, I mean, Nail seemed to think that
Oh, man.
the Alchemist boss was related to the crash. Because apparently he went to the Alchemist boss both times that the game crashed.
Interesting. Okay. That's good to know. You know, there might be something we can do to curb the crashes, even if we can never actually find out what causes them.
Because I don't think that those are always just, server crashes. That something that just causes the server to crash in the game.
None of the images and tournament results are working. Oh, never mind. Those are all emotes. So there's no real results yet have come in, right? Has anyone finished their top 8 round?
I mean, OTA is now 1-1.
Yeah, and so is Not Yet Dead. I assume Kindergarten stomped, but they never actually posted their second results, did they?
It aims.
I want to see what's going on in their game.
All right. Chris, you have your own harem now. I know I've made a lot of fans. Thank you for saving the game. Chris's backup system was 10 out of 10.
The drafting just finished. If you want to check that out.
Oh yeah, let me look up real quick. Okay, so we got Necro pick again, Gyro, Axe. Okay, Radiant's team, they don't have a lot of lockdown, really, other than the Axe. I think that could be a concern for them. And then on the Dire team, neither of these teams really have a ton of lockdown, but I think the Dire team has much better team fight. I think in the latest game, Radiant does win, though, because I don't think they can really deal with the Drow, Necro, Axe. Like, they have a actually decent space control in the late game. The Drow Silence push gets really ridiculous. I'm
Yeah,
honestly
it's like
so hype
8
about this.
seconds.
I know, right, Squawky? Oh, God. It's so cool. Savelet State works. Oh, my God.
What, Squawky said something?
Oh, we're in Beyond the Summit chat. People were just talking about Savelet State, and Squawky was like,
Okay.
I'm actually super hype about this. It's so cool. It worked, and it looked awesome, too. Like, they all loaded in, and everyone was like, did it work? Did it work? Bam! Everyone resumes to right where they were. They all go back to the previous locations. So what happened, though, is everyone who was dead had their location set to the fountain, and I just set their location without placing them, like, nicely. The idea
So
is
you-
that
so
if they were stuck during the save, they should still come back stuck. So I just set their location. I need to not do that for people in the fountain. I need to do a safe placement with people in this fountain and make it so the Dota engine finds room for them so they don't overlap.
What happened if the game crashes when someone's dead?
That's what I was just saying. Their respawn position. Oh my god! Oh my god! The biggest. Oh, it ended. Nope. Walks didn't get the right click off though. Oh my god! This ring around the rosy is so funny. Antidote got a full duration living armor and placed a second one on him without getting hit once by that lich because the lich was just playing ring around the rosy with him the whole time. That was next level, man. That was some good shit. Necrophos, I think wasting his time with a hard camp because he should be going for mediums. When you very, very first spawn, Larnell anti on top of it because they know that these medium camps are worth it. Treant just gonna come here and be a tree and just hit Larnell because he's like, I'm a tree and you're just a flying space dildo, so you're gonna die. Yeah, 60 bonus damage, so the Elder Titan can effectively just give himself DDs whenever he wants and mess up whoever he pleases with that. See, wow, Walk's going really deep. really, really, really deep. I wonder if he's just going to try to dodge in the trees now. What is his plan here? I think it's to play... No, that's not going to work. Those trees don't connect that way. The first tree right here does. You can loop around this one. He's literally just So, okay, remember how I said before that if you give the axe the space, he can capture all the farm that no one else can? This axe has wasted a full minute chasing a level 3 lich.
Yeah, it's the same guy that was playing Storm Spirit last game.
Yeah, so this axe could probably be level 5 right now if he just ignored the lich and did something else, literally anything else. So that was a great play by the lich, honestly.
Does Alchemist have a tier 5 version? Why not? Because he's too new.
I don't know, actually. I feel like I've never seen a tier 5 version of him, but...
Because the new bosses don't have a tier 5 version.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because
Like
whoever-
Alchemist, Weaver... I think Swiper does, though. Maybe he does? I don't know. Uber
I don't
bosses, I
think
think
Swiper
were a good idea that we didn't implement quite right. I'm not happy with them in their current state.
And tier 5 bosses mostly need, some proper balancing also. Because they've just gotten arbitrary numbers at some point and they never got changed. Like, generally boss balance never really got
We've
changed
actually
too
done a
much.
lot of boss balance between the last tournament and this one. He did Bommy did a whole balance overhaul after the July Minor, and one of the things he did is like go over basically every single boss. So like he made it so all
Yeah.
of the tier 5 bosses have the same amount of effective hit points because they didn't before. Some of them were just way easier to kill than others, and it didn't really make sense. I get that kill.
Well, effective life points in this case should also include damage uptime that you are expected to have,
Yes, true.
which I don't think they do. Because some bosses definitely have more damage uptime than others.
Pretty even match so far. We see in the early game, actually No Anime is still leading right now. So last time, No Anime was ahead early game. and they got the quicker boss. And I think the combination of those two things really let them snowball a lot more than they otherwise would have been able to. This time around, the Dire team is going to get the much quicker boss, seeing how they're probably going to kill it before no anime even starts theirs. And since they have a Lich, this Lich is going to get an Aghanims, and he's going to suicide into the twins that spawn if he can manage to get an Ags in 1 minute. Or, whenever he manages to get around to it. Hopefully after the duel he can maybe. But he didn't get an Ags, and he's going to use it on the twins, and the twins are going to die, and then the whole team are going to get GPM boots.
So the Lich bought a
Vision
watchtower
Tower and placed it right in the center of the map right away. That
What I do want to know is, like, after the match is over, is what the pigeon guy thought of the whole thing.
Yeah, definitely. He clearly likes OAA. He played about 10 hours of games yesterday. Every time he'd finish a game, he'd click the normal Dota queuing thing and then close it out and join another OAA lobby.
But he didn't have any experience watching like high level play.
It's true, yeah. And when we were playing at one point, I was saying like the way that we're playing right now, like it feels good because we're pub stomping and like we feel like we're moving fast. Tournament teams would be just absolutely destroying us. Like tournament teams play at such a faster pace than pubs are. If you're not ready for the way that these tournament teams play, they will just run you over like a train. You need to be ready for everything because they'll just capitalize on it if you're not. Right here, no anime, not ready. The Dire team got pretty much all those ancients. So like, sure, you've got twice the kills of us, but like we don't care.
After looking at the team, I would still favor Kindergarten to easily win. Not easily, but
I still favor Kindergarten no matter what. They've got a bunch of Dota pros and DXS. Like, what more could you want? Thanks, Tim Taco. Appreciate the follow, man. Ooh, what a great setup for this gyrocopter. Everyone's just lined up. Oh, but then he gets melted by the damage that Gish is putting out at this point. Really, no one can deal with the damage. Oh my god, he hits like a truck. He's hitting for over 300 7 minutes into this game. Most heroes only can take 3-4 shots at that amount of damage. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he has the butterfly and the crits.
Crits butterfly. What a fighting build. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Yo, crits butterfly Bloodseeker. This is insane.
And Radiant still hasn't taken the first boss.
Oh, wow, that's such a big deal. In fact, let's look at the net worth. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't take first boss. Your net worth is so fucked, and especially your supports. Your supports are so fucked.
Yeah, they just started it now.
Yeah, let's take a look at the boots.
Like, the Lich has the higher net worth than the entire Radiant.
Yeah, the lowest net worth player on that team. There we go. So also one thing to keep in mind with teams being ahead in net worth when they haven't taken the boss is that the core and the farming core both have gold value. So they're never as far as ahead as they appear until the other team has taken their boss. But they've definitely established themselves a significant lead here. I mean, you see that the net worths equal out. Lich is second to last, like he should be.
Yeah.
But this tri-core of Not Yet Dead are just huge and way bigger than anyone on the other team, especially with Axe not farming great early game. He wasted a lot of time trying to fight people that just, I mean, he got a lot of the kills, but now you're only level 7. You don't have any items. He could no problem have a heart at this point. Also, he didn't upgrade any boots. He's just running around without upgraded boots. Let's see what the upgraded boot situation is on that team. We see double cleave. Oh no, Venomits or Necrophos. I guess actually Necrophos likes to farm also. So actually they have very little gold generation on the Radiant team. So the amplification of farm on the Radiant team is much less than on the Dire team. So if they go even in map farm, the Dire team's going to continuously get more and more ahead and more wealthy. Yep, TP out. You're fine.
Yeah.
Not much can be done about that. Whatever. This team's still feeling great about their current position. They're just shutting down these enemies from getting anywhere. Like the kills are relatively equal, but Gish is twice the level of everyone else in the game. He finally is going to go down up here in high ground. He almost healed up enough right there. That would have been truly beautiful if he healed that back up. But that was definitely way too deep. There's really no reason to be feeding those sorts of kills when you're ahead. You know, pick fights that make sense. Keep clearing the medium camps. If the enemy team never kills a medium camp, like from now on, they absolutely cannot win. So I think you're better off just dominating the medium camps and winning that way. I wonder when we will see the first boss attempts. We see both of the melee carries on the Dire team both got butterflies, so both of them are quite capable of taking bosses.
Oh my god. The axe called the Bloodseeker ended up dying.
Oh yeah. Let's see
Yeah,
who does
Chris,
a
did you
lot
see-
of damage right now.
Did you see the? Do you want to look at the Alpha Boy band?
Oh yeah, I do.
Storm Spirit and Terrorblade.
Nice! Those are some respect bans. When you first round ban Terrorblade, that's respect. That's like, yo, Arkemo, I can't. I'm actually way more surprised they didn't ban the OD. Yeah, the OD pick. To me, OD was more influential than Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit was a snowballing effect. Storm Spirit was only good because the team was already ahead. I think OD is what really, really helped them establish and maintain that lead, because OD does a lot of damage, and Pata's OD is really good. Like, that's what it comes down to.
But,
Pata's OD is good. He goes Meteor Hammer and then Hex, and he's really good at landing the Meteor Hammer out of Trap. Like, it sounds like a meme, but it's super good. It's an amazing build-up to get to Hex.
With how the picks are going so far, I don't expect Pada to do it as much as he possibly could.
Well, he upgrades it into Hex, so when you're looking at him late game, if he's walking around with a Hex, that was a Meteor Hammer at one point. Because he doesn't go level 2 Atos. Because you go Atos, Meteor Hammer, Hex, because you can't get Hex to level 3, and you can't get anything but Atos at level 1 for that particular tree. He does take a lot of damage from that, but he's perfectly fine. Alright, Dire team has definitely established themselves very, very well. They also have the Vision Tower up center, which is really, really, really effective at just establishing space and making sure that you maintain it and just not letting the enemy... Holy crap. Anti-Mage blinks in and basically two-shots the tree. Anti-Mage is going for another kill here, but he's not going to get it. He's definitely going to need to blink out. I think the Axe should have called him there. Axe should have called him and then kept running to the well. Tried to drag him into the well. And they just have so much vision that they know where the enemy team is all the time. Mr. Random's just blinking around the map from enemy hero to enemy hero and just killing them all. This is beautiful.
I love how Gish is just killing himself with the blade mail.
He just doesn't even care.
getting so
He's just
close to
A-clicking
dying.
into the enemy team. He literally doesn't care what they do. This is... Gish's playstyle right now is completely non-interactive. He's like, I'm just so much bigger than you, I don't need to think while I'm fighting you.
Like, he has all of his items now, and the gyro has an axe in his boots.
Yeah. Like, most of the Radiant team basically has 1 to 2 items in boots. This Bloodseeker is 6-slotted. They're going to start taking more bosses now to start upgrading things. Oh, you also see the Lich already killed the tier 2. So this entire Dire team also has a tier 2 core. Sure enough, we see the supports on the Dire team going for the quick arcanes. Those early game arcanes pump so much money into your supports. The supports in this Dire team might become the most wealthy people in the map pretty soon, just because of the amount of GPM being pumped into them from those level 2 boots. But of course, the Dire team is still farming the whole map, so they're not going to catch up anytime soon. Going for this boss is really good, I think. I think when you're going for the outer bosses, it's great to take this one first, because the enemy team isn't aware that you're at bossing phase yet. I'm sure in this case they probably do, but it just makes them a lot less likely to come as a unified front and actually contest the kill. Like, especially when I'm playing PvE Ursa, I always go for these ones first. Yeah, and the Bloodseeker's here. I honestly don't think they can fight into the Bloodseeker. Like, he's just so much bigger than the enemy team. They're gonna... maybe kill... No, the enemy is just gonna be fine. He considers whether or not he should even blink out. He's like, I could blink in. They spot the Gyrocopter farming the edges of the map. This is definitely the smart thing for Gyrocopter to do, but he's fucked now. Oh my god, he gets 4 or 5 shot. That is a massacre. And now the Dire team's moving up to the top half of the map to try to secure the capture point. If they can also secure this capture point, it means that the Radiant team is not going to get a tier 2 core for a very long time. It's going to make it really hard to come back to this massive gold advantage that the Dire team's created.
So the draft is ending soon. Last 5. Last 2 bands and last 2 picks.
Let's check out what those were. Nice. OTA still picking Jakiro. I love OTA Jakiro. To me, Jakiro is like the OTA hero. Oh my god, it's bouncing off the bottle. It's bouncing off the bottle. It's bouncing off the bottle.
Oh no!
We just little both bounce off the bottle.
The chalice bounced off the bottle.
That bottle is the most annoying thing. By the way, I'll click it accidentally so much.
Alpha Boys are looking pretty beefy and team fighty, I'd say.
Oh my god.
Alpha Boys. Oh my god, they picked Spirit Breaker. They picked Spirit Breaker. Everyone's been saying Spirit Breaker's pub trash. He doesn't work against coordinated teams. If you have a in fact, OTA are the ones who say this the most. If you have a coordinated team, that hero is not actually good. So now they're gonna have to prove it, and I think that's really cool. Gish, A-clicking at the enemy team. He's gonna go down here because he changed targets randomly in the middle of that for no reason. Gish still does get a double kill there.
Also, did you already make a plan on how to scale Grimstroke? Or is he already enabled in normal?
Grimstroke's an unranked. He's got numbers.
Okay.
I
No,
haven't played him very
temporarily
much. I'm pretty sure he was broken, but he was also broken in normal Dota, and Valve nerfed him, and I don't know if we nerfed his scaling, but his early game at least is normal Valve's early game, so.
Well, it
Yeah.
does help that he has an ability that does more damage the more he hits in a game mode where creeps keep piling up into big stacks.
Yes, absolutely. It doesn't come online super early game, which is when stuff like that matters. You have to get it to like level 3 before you can really start blowing up camps. So like at level 4 or 5, he starts to blow up camps really, really effectively, but there's enough heroes that can do that at level 1 that's not game-changing in any way.
Yeah, the Radiant's getting the twins right now.
And just like,
Yep. Reading going for twins, that just makes sense. They need those
What
two
if Alpha
towers.
Boys to pick like Troll Waller right now?
I don't know. It'd be okay.
Or Pangolier?
Pangolier would be way better. Alpha Boy's Pangolier pick there would be great. Definitely. You can see them drawing on the map. I feel like they're like, this is the only part of the map we can go right now because we will die.
Chris, do you have a delay on your stream?
No.
No?
But Valve has a 2-minute delay, so any game that I'm spectating and casting is delayed 2 minutes. So the Beyond the Summit stream is actually 4 minutes delay because their stream has a 2-minute delay plus the Valve 2-minute delay.
So that Alpha Boys last pick was Ogre Magi.
Ooh, cool. Oh, they got a lot of early game fight. Oh my god, they have so much early game fight. Oh my god, the Ogre and the Spirit Breaker. Oh, this is...
That's gonna be a team.
Oh yeah. They are going to roam, and it's going to be beautiful. Like in this game, still 62-25. It's looking pretty fucking good for Not Yet Dead.
And then the Spectre's gonna be able to come in too.
But this is a game 3, so, you know, the other team did manage to pull something off last game.
I don't
either-
think there's a comeback for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it would be Not Yet Dead would have to mess up. Like if Not Yet Dead got cocky, kind of like last game. The other No Anime
Boy.
almost let Not Yet Dead come back. You know, they got super cocky.
Just that the anti-mage, the Bloodseeker, they're just
Larnell
one-shotting.
went so deep and just died for it, just needlessly. Oh my god! But then the rest of the team got annihilated. Doesn't matter. Gish, speedy Gish. Gish so speedy. He gets so speedy. Yeah, this is a rough game for No Anime, but they have put up a hell of a fight today.
Like, just compare the items and you just see.
I know they're talking a lot about Chatterjee, but OTA doesn't like Chatterjee, so there's a 0% chance that that's their last pick. They think
What is
Chatterjee's trash. They think Chatterjee and Spirit Breaker are both overrated. But they're up against the Spirit Breaker now, so they're going to have to prove it, which is pretty awesome. Boom. Easily secured kill on Gish, who got way out of position. But the thing is that every time they kill Gish, the Anti-Mage just blinks in and cleans everyone up.
Kindergarten win.
Kindergarten one? Surprise.
4 minutes ago.
KG
Was it the first or second match?
pretty sick. They already posted the first match earlier, so it was almost certainly the second.
Did they post it as much earlier? I don't see it.
September major results.
Because the last one that I posted was the previous best of one game.
They thought it was a best of one last time they posted it, realized it was a 2 out of 3, then played game 2. The other ones versus like, because I've already seen a screenshot of them beating that team. I think, maybe.
No, the only two screenshots I see is the last one here. But if you go up to the previous kindergarten win, that's an entirely different game. Different name, either Rope, Shichika, Michael. And then the last one is Exotic, Juggernaut, Cricket. So that would have been a really...
I guess the kindergarten game was actually pretty fair for a while, which is really impressive for any team to go even with KG. But it was followed up with a, okay, don't worry, it changed.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, that's a lot of kills I actually got against them. Like, that's the kill count of 42, 50,
Yeah,
59,
that's actually
63.
They put up
63
a
kills.
serious fight, which is awesome.
And if you add to the 63 kills, then let's say they got like 10 bosses, that's 73 points.
Yeah.
Win a few
3 or
duels, that's
4
75
duels.
points. They could have had like up to 80 points.
Opposite team confirmed that KG's report is from game 2, so 100% confirmed.
The Dire is trying to steal the base boss of the Radiant,
Oh my god.
and they're
Oh my
gonna do
God.
it.
My computer. Why computer? Why?
Oh, the computer dying.
Yeah, they steal
They
that.
just-
Oh wow. Not Yet Dead is
Oh my God.
swagging.
Oof.
I feel like they're really needing to rub it in because they kind of got stomped in game 2. Like, Not Yet Dead got messed up. Bracket 64. KG versus Open My Legs. KG wins.
The Lich is doubling the Drow's net worth, and she's the highest on the Radiant.
Oof. Oh. That's rough.
Yeah.
That is over double. Ouch. What even just blew up? Oh, it was actually mostly the boss hitting him, wasn't it?
Oh, he confused the teams. He said victory for OTA. When both Alpha Boys won the first tour.
Oh,
I don't think
confused about which
anyone
team is
else.
which.
I don't think anyone else noticed.
Sometimes you just make little swip ups, like switch up a little bit like that. Like when I listen to a lot of my casts just so I can try to stop myself from doing different like speaking habits that aren't conducive to casting. Like I've been trying to not say and stuff like that. Trying to be less negative when teams are behind. Just like, you know, generally listening to myself. And I notice all the time when I'm listening to myself that I switch up Dire and Radiant constantly.
I actually want to start working on my own voice sometimes because I feel like I just sound really, really flat all the time. Like no power in my voice.
Boom! That's kind of funny. They like slowly surrounded him and then eventually did the blink boom. Lit him up. Oof, this game.
Yeah, it's over.
Rough. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the final duel and then I'm gonna check out how Way to Death is doing.
So no anime lost. So that's
Oh, they
officially.
GG'd out, actually. Man, 3 kills before final duel, you GG. Come on, just play it out, man. Like, final duel's starting now. At least it looks like they are gonna play it out, but they just GG'd ahead of time. I feel like it was more of a respect GG than like,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and all disconnect right now GG. It's like, yeah, you guys got this. You're gonna trigger the final duel now. You won. You deserve it. Ooh,
Oh my God.
Oh my god. The Axe is just hiding. He's like, the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Massacred. Oh man. Great game. Really, really great game. Really great set, rather. The game was not that close, but great set. Very, very back and forth. First game was super close. Second game, a stomp in one direction. Third game, a stomp in the other direction. Definitely going back and forth, learning from each other, and adapting to each other's style. It's super cool to watch. Let's check out how Weighted Death's doing.